Sicilian defense, open, Najdorf variation, 6.bg5e67.qf3 Sharp a back and forth game where both players had chances. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. The middle game battle was fairly even. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. The c-pawn in the Sicilian defense controls the d4 square. Nf3 moves the knight toward the center in anticipation of a pawn push on d4, where it will be ready to retake the piece if black captures on d4. When black eventually plays nf6, white is prevented from moving the piece to e5 by the opening of the light-squared bishop on d6. d4 offers to trade the d-pawn for the c-pawn, giving up a center pawn for more active pieces. Cx d4 gives black two central pawns versus one central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having one central pawn versus black's two central pawns. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and starts to develop on the queen side. A6 prepares the queenside pawn advance b7 b5, and also prevents white from playing the bishop or knight to b5. bg5 puts immediate threatens the knight on f6, white may castle queenside after developing the queen. e6 controls the important d5 and f5 squares and allows the dark squared bishop to develop to e7. qf3 develops the queen to an aggressive square and prepares queenside castling. nbd7 develops the bishop toward the center and adds a defender to the f6 knight. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling queenside tends to be more active because the rook is closer to the center. By doing this, a queen moves off of its beginning square and into the action. It is the final book action. By moving a rook from its starting square, this activates it. That's good. This poses a threat to strike a knight. It is ideal. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. This ignores a better way to develop a bishop off its starting square. It is an inaccuracy. That's a decent move. That's good. A pawn kicks the opposing bishop, forcing it to move or risk being captured. That's good. This misses an opportunity to pin an attacker of a vulnerable bishop. It is an inaccuracy. It is best to avoid doubling pawns because it weakens the pawn structure. It is a mistake. That's fine. It is good. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. That's good. A very strong play. It is excellent. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. What I would have advised is that it is ideal. A rook enters the action after developing outside of its starting square as a result. It is ideal. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. Although the score was nearly equal, white now has the upper hand. It is incorrect. Although white had the upper hand, the game is now almost even. It falls flat. This is the only good move. It is a great move. That's an unfortunate error. It is a mistake. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This suggests exchanging items of equivalent value. That's good. This threatens to win material. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it? It is a mistake. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This ignores a more effective technique to reclaim a piece. It is incorrect. There was just one smart move to be made. It falls flat. This poses a checkmate threat. It is ideal. This protects an underdefended pawn that is under attack. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. It is an inaccuracy. That's a decent move. That's good. The game was close to equal, but now white has the advantage. It is an inaccuracy. Although white lost their edge, the game is still almost evenly matched. It is incorrect. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. It is a mistake. This is not the best. It is an inaccuracy. This overlooks a safer approach to moving a queen. It is incorrect. A pawn that was being attacked and had no defenses is now protected by this. This can indicate that a pawn is being attacked. It is ideal. That is a logical response. It is quite good. This overlooks an opportunity to reveal an attack on a pawn. It is a mistake. Sharp a back and forth game where both players had chances. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. The middle game battle was fairly even. This attacks a knight, winning a tempo when it moves away. It is best. Sharp a back and forth game where both players had chances. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. The middle game battle was fairly even.